All right, yeah, you heard. So my name is Jethro. Your name is?
Tio.
Jam Triumph.
Ajin.
Val.
My name's Carl.
Yeah. So, yeah, before I ask you this question, I'm going to bring a situation and you just tell me what are your thoughts about this situation. En camping,
Yeah.
il y a ton pire ennemi dans l'eau qui se noie avec ton meilleur chien. Ben, ton chien préféré dans le fond.
Ouais.
Tu peux seulement en sauver un. Qui sauverais-tu? What would you do if you're near the river and you see your favorite dog drowning and your enemy drowning and you can only save one? Who would you save?
My dog.
Fuck that guy. He's my enemy, right? My dog. Non, mon chien que j'adore.
Ton chien, j'adore. Pourquoi?
Yo, je l'adore, mon chien.
Puis ton pire ennemi qui est un humain.
Je le déteste. C'est mon pire ennemi. Yo, j'ai un grand cœur, comme tout le monde que j'aime, tout le monde que je respecte. Yo, je suis la meilleure personne, mais une fois que tu me crosses, une fois que tu es mon ennemi, comme, I'm heartless.
Yeah. So you value a person, like a dog's life, more than a human's life, even if it's your enemy, right?
It's not about it being a dog or it's the emotional connection where it's gearing towards. Definitely my dog.
Yeah.
For my dog first, 100%. I know it sucks. I know it's human life, but at the same time, that's what pets are too. You know, we become so attached to it.
Yeah, well, in my personal view, I would save my enemy, even if it's my enemy, because he's human. Human has a conscience to do what's right, what's wrong, and they have the ability to love. So maybe even if it's your enemy, he can still turn out to be your best friend. We never know. Tio, so what do you think happens when someone dies?
Well, they go in the grave.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think there's a heaven or hell?
yeah, I think there's a heaven.
Like a lot of people say they go to see God or they're dead until the judgment day.
Do you believe there's a God?
I don't believe in religion, but I believe in a God. I believe something something will happen that way. I don't believe someone like Hitler who killed a lot of people will get away like that, you know? I believe we'll get judged, but I'm not sure how.
Well, I'm not optimistic that anything very much happens. Just
Dust to dust?
sort of, yeah. But our friends might remember us, but that's it. I think I don't. I'm not looking for a long-term return as President of the United States, for example. Although I think I'd make a better one than Mr. Trump.
I believe really in energy, that we all have this energy. You can call it like your soul, whatever. But I feel like when they die, their soul or their energy goes somewhere else. So you can call that reincarnation, but I simply call it a transfer of energy.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Well, I was born and raised Catholic. So, what's the word where you? No. Where I can't prove God, but I can't disprove God. Agnostic.
Agnostic. Exactly.
So that's
you think
that's the thing. I guess for me, it's more you die. That's it. But at the same time, I can't disprove heaven. You know, I can't disprove it, but I can't prove it neither. So I don't know.
There's a heaven? If there's a heaven, do you think you're good enough to go there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good enough. I still have all my lifetime to get to that point where was I good enough? Was I not good enough? But till this day, I believe so. Yes, I would. The doors would open.
One of the reasons I became an agnostic is that's the type of thing I didn't like about Catholicism. No matter how much bad I did, I just go to confession and I'm like, what? I can go to heaven already, just like that. It doesn't make sense to me.
I agree, actually.
Actually, I don't know. I did some good thing and some bad things, so everyone is different. So
Yeah.
It's touch and go.
All right, let's find out. So, how many lies have you told in your life?
5.
5?
I can't remember 20, 30, something like that.
In your whole life?
Yeah.
Average?
Maybe more. Yeah.
Oh, ben là, yo, je peux même pas y compter, je sais pas. Honnêtement, pas tant, parce que je suis un gars, c'est dur pour moi de mentir, mais yo, je suis pas parfait, là.
Too many to count.
too many.
Too many? How?
Too many when I was a young man, your age. But you know, as one grows older, you feel less need to lie.
Like, what do we call someone who tells lies?
A liar, simple as that. Yeah.
As-tu déjà volé quelque chose dans ta vie? N'importe quoi, même une petite chose.
Ouais.
Ouais. Comment on appelle quelqu'un qui vole?
Quand j'étais jeune, j'étais un voleur.
Well, have you stolen anything in your life, even the smallest one?
Yeah, when I was young, I guess. Like some candies, like most of people.
How do we call someone who steals things?
Stealer? Thief?
A thief, yeah. So, and the third one is, have you ever used God's name in vain?
In vain?
So, have you ever used the word OMG?
Yes, a lot of times.
Yeah, of course. In pain, in sex, just say, oh my God.
So, this is really serious because God gives you life and He created you and you use His name as a curse word. We call that blasphemy. So, here's the fourth one. Do you ever look at a woman with lust?
All the time.
And here's the fourth one. Jesus said, whoever looks at a woman with lust has committed adultery with her in his heart. Have you ever looked at a woman with desire of lust?
Not really.
Yeah, I've done that. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Every time I see a girl pass by, lust right there.
So God doesn't just see your actions, He sees what's happening in your thoughts. So by your own admission, I'm not judging you, but you're a liar, thief, an adulterer. And so if God judged you by the 10 Commandments, would you be innocent or guilty?
Guilty.
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 Heaven or hell?
Hell.
Hell, man.
Hell? Don't worry, here's the good news, okay? So God is righteous, He's holy, He's perfect, and He loves you. You, me, everyone. So do you know what He did for us so that we wouldn't go to hell? God says we're all bad, and there's a big separation between God and us. So of course there's going to be a heaven or a hell because, you know, a murderer has to be punished. Adolf Hitler has to be punished for what he did. And God, He's righteous, He's holy, He's perfect, He's just, and He has to punish the sinner. So because we're all bad, God did something for us so that we wouldn't go to hell. Do you know what He did for us?
Well, sure, according to the Bible, He gave us His only Son, right?
Exactly.
Smarter than I thought, you know, really.
Yeah.
He sacrificed himself, right?
Exactly. So God came in earth as in person of Jesus Christ, and He gave His life for us so that we would go to heaven. With that, what we need to do is that we need to turn away from our sins, which means repenting and trusting Him, putting Him the center of your life.
Mais là, ça fait peur, ça. Fait que tu pourrais faire n'importe quoi, puis...
Non, ça, ouais, ça après en sachant qu'il est mort sur la croix pour toi, tu vas faire, ok, non, je veux pas faire des péchés encore, même si c'est impossible d'être parfait, mais tu veux plus, genre, en faire. Donc, à chaque fois que tu vas faire quelque chose ou une action, tu vas dire, qu'est-ce que Jésus aurait fait à ma place, tu vois? And this is how we get to heaven, not by works. Like I know, well, most Catholics believe that, oh, by being good, this is how we're going to please God. But God doesn't need love by conditions. He loves unconditionally, and you know you're a bad person. He knows like everyone is bad. There's nothing right we can do, but we have to esteem the fact that Jesus Christ died for our sin. It's by grace. This is what we call grace. It's a gift to go to heaven. So does that concern you that if you die you'll go to heaven or you go to hell?
No, because I don't believe in either, like heaven or hell. Like I have more like of a spiritual general belief that like no matter if you were a good or a bad person in the general sense of good and bad, like what every single person would like agree on, whenever you die, you start over. The counter starts over. It's not like a punishment at the end or like a prize at the end. It's just okay, well now this physical body is done. Go on onto the next physical body. Pretty much.
Damn. I like how you think. But it makes sense. But I don't think it will hold the water because if you say to a judge, hey judge, I don't believe in the electric chair, and he said, okay, it doesn't matter it doesn't make any difference if you believe in it or not, I'm going to send you there. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Right.
Okay. It's the same thing with God. Like if heaven exists, as an excuse, you cannot say, hey God, I didn't know that. He will say, okay, yeah.
Okay, based on that, what was the initial question?
would you consider? Well, do you concern? Does that concern you?
Uh, mm. Well, I'm definitely yes, it does concern me in the way that like I I I do want to work on a daily basis on being a good person
Yeah.
in the general sense of good, as in like respect myself, respect others, and with that in mind, everything should be okay. And
Yeah. What do you?
Well, I mean, if I stick with my Catholic view, obviously it sucks to be in hell. You know, eternal punishment, fire, etc., etc. At the same time, like I said, like I don't really believe in heaven, therefore I don't really believe in a hell. So it's like,
Do you know the quote? Don't throw the baby in the bathwater. It means don't throw the good with the bad. In religious ideas, there's a lot of hypocrisy. There's a lot of views that not even the Bible teaches. And Jesus said, remember that people who killed Jesus were religious. So Jesus said, don't look at these religious views. Look at me, what I did for you. And this is how, follow me, and this is how you're going to find a way. And so, yeah, that's it. Thanks for talking. Do you guys have a Bible at home?
yes.
yeah, I have to.
Yeah, good. So dig in the book of John. This is where you're going to find everything you need to know. So thanks for talking to me. This is like one of the things I really like to do because this is one of the things that we don't talk nowadays. And I find that's really important instead of talking about sports, women, or anything like that. And
Are you with a particular church, or are you
no,
Pentecostal, or are you doing a project?
I'm just Christian. I'm just Christian in general. I'm not in particular on any denomination. Edward, you're really cool to talk to.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Jethro, I enjoy talking.
Yeah, thanks a lot, okay?
All the best.
Mais yo, j'aime avoir parlé avec toi, c'est tout. C'est juste des questions de la vie en général qu'on parle pas souvent, genre. J'aimerais juste...
J'aime ça. Avoir
Ouais,
des conversations comme.
ouais, c'est ça. Est-ce que tu as une Bible dans la maison?
Ah, honnêtement, je pense pas. Je sais que ma mère, j'habite pas avec ma mère, j'habite avec mon père. Ma mère, ouais. Mon père, je pense pas.
Moi, je suis pas catholique. Je suis pas un gars qui est religieux. Je suis vraiment chrétien. Si tu as une Bible, je cherche juste dans le livre de Jean. Tu vas tout trouver là. Puis je te dis, c'est vraiment sérieux parce que c'est des choses qu'on ne parle pas dans le monde qu'on vit en présentement, mais c'est des choses qui sont vraiment, vraiment importantes. Ouais, ben, ouais, merci, hein?